ओम श्री रामचंद्र भगवान, ओम श्री स्वामीनारायण नमः, ओम श्री बुद्धाय नमः, ओम श्री शंकर भगवान नमः, ओम श्री भगवान वेद व्यास नमः, ओम श्री भगवान मनु नमः, ओम श्री आदि वैष्णवाचार्याय नमः, ओम श्री निम्बारकाय नमः, ओम श्री माधवाचार्याय नमः, ओम श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु नमः, ओम श्री प्रभुपाद स्वामी नमः, ओम विष्णु स्वामी नमः, ओम श्री वल्लभाचार्याय नमः, ओम श्री विठलदास जी नमः, ओम श्री रामानुजाचार्याय नमः, ओम श्री रामानंद स्वामी नमः, ओम श्री स्वामीनारायण नमः, ओम श्री आदि शंकराचार्याय नमः, आदि आचार्याय नमः, श्री रघुवर जी महाराज ने नमः, ओम श्री विद्या प्रसाद जी महाराज ने नमो नमः, ओम श्री धर्मदेव भक्ति माता ने नमः, ओम श्री गुणाधिदान स्वामी ने नमः, ओम श्री विपाल मुकुंदास स्वामी ने नमः, ओम श्री नारायण दास स्वामी ने नमः, धर्म समदास स्वामी पुराणी गोपीनाथ दास स्वामी नमः, ओम श्री सतविद्या सद्धर्म शास्त्री जी महाराज ने नमः, श्री धर्मजीव दास स्वामी ने नमः, पुराणी प्रकाश दास स्वामी ने नमः, ओम श्री जोगी स्वामी ने नमः, ओम श्री निरंमुक्दास स्वामी मुकुट स्वामी ने नमः, ओम श्री आदि सर्व संतों ने नमः, ओम श्री सर्व परमहंस ने नमः, ओम श्री जो हरिप्रसाद स्वामी ने नमः, लक्ष्मीनारायण स्वामी ने नमः, धर्मोलक स्वामी ने नमः, भक्ति प्रसाद भक्ति प्रकाश स्वामी देव प्रसाद स्वामी नमः, देव प्रसाद स्वामी नमः, सर्व संतों गुरुकुल नमः, सर्व नंद संतों ने नमः, सर्व दादा खाचाराधिक हरिभक्तों ने नमः, और श्री महेंद्र भाई शरद नमः, श्री निगम भाई व्यास ने नमः, सर्व श्री हरि भाई पटेल नमः, दादाजी भाई गेवाला नमः, लक्ष्मी भाई अत्रोजन नमः, कुमार कंजूसन नमः, श्री उदयचंद भाई गांधी ने नमः, सर्व संतों भक्तों ने नमः, अमेरिकन प्रवर्तक संतों भक्तों ने नमः, माता पिता ने नमः, सहजानंद स्वामी महाराज ने जय। Today we are celebrating ourselves the Tulsi Vivaha. What is Tulsi Vivaha? Tulsi is a pratik of the Radha, and Radha's marriage not happens. That's why they do marriage with the Lakshmi's marriage with the Lord Narayan, Lord Krishna. So we are going to celebrate that one today. And I'm going to do the Kirtan Bhakti first. So let's do the Kirtan Bhakti.
Sahajananda Swami Maharaj ni jai. Sarve Sakhi Jivana Jo Ane Chalo Re.
Sarve Sakhi Jivana Jo Ane Chalo Re.
Sheradiyo Maya Velata Kanto Lalo Re.
Sheradiyo Maya Velata Kanto Lalo Re.
Nishobha Mukhe Varna Vina Jaya Re.
Nishobha
Mukhe Varna Vina Jaya.
पाए के श्री कृष्ण पिया और से जो जोर जिया, जानो मोय जगत मध्य में सबसे बलवान जीव। पाय के श्री कृष्ण पिया और से जो जोर जिया, जानो मोय जग मध्य सबसे लबार जो। प्रगट स्वरूप त्यागो और से जो अनुरागो, जानियो जरूर मोको पाप को प्रहार जो। प्रकट स्वरूप, whatever God I have received, whatever form I received, if I go away from there, जानियो जरूर मोको पाप को प्रहार जो, तो હું बहुत पाप करूँ છું. So anything different, I go away from the God Supreme, this original soul of Swaminarayan or Krishna or Rama. मध्यमास भोगी देव ताकि जो करू सेव, होना सदा सिर मेरे व्रज से प्रहारियो. मध्यमास भोगी देवता, who are the 70 years or days they are taking the food non-veg, and if I can bow down to them, नाकी जो करूँ में से, if I serve to them, होना सदा सिर मेरे व्रज के बाहर जी, that is not right for me, because I would like to have my dedication to the Supreme with non-vegetarianism. Vegetarianism. मध्यमास भोगी देव ताकि जो करू में सेव, होना सदा सिर मेरे व्रज के प्रहार जो. In case if I can eat the violent food, non-veg food, then my head get hurt and I cannot tolerate myself. मुक्तानंद कह मोय और की जो आश होय. Because non-violence is the main conduct for any religion. That's why to worship to the divine with the pure food, and that is the way it's supposed to be. But people sometimes they don't follow, and that's where their suffering comes. मुक्तानंद कहे बोय और की जो आश होय. Muktananda Swami is saying that I don't have any desire except the Maharaj pure form worship. And if I don't doing that, feel like that my dress is like a, the person who is not following their husband, like a Vaishya, the prostitute, like that. They can go anywhere. So I can't do Muktananda Swami says. I have to serve to the Supreme with the pure mind, with non-violence. मुक्तानंद कहे बोय और की जो आश होय. वेश्या समवेश मेरो जानो यति खवार जू. पाय के श्री कृष्ण पिया और से जो जिया. सहजानंद स्वामी महाराज की जय.
હરિયાના હાર છો જીરે તમે હરિ છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો મુખથી શું ઘણું કહીએ મોહન રે પ્રાણ તણાયા ધાર છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો વાલપણામાંથી છે વાલા રે નટવર નંદ કુમાર છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો દૂરી જનિયાને દૂર ગણા છો પ્રેમી તે જનના પ્રાણ છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો મુક્તાનંદ નર નાટકધારી રે શરણાગતના સાર છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો જીર તમે હરિ હૈયાના હાર છો સજાનંદ
સ્વામી મહારાજની જય. હરિ કૃષ્ણ મહારાજની જય. ચાસિતમ અસ્યાસ્તિ વે મંગલમ નેત્રે મંગલદે સદોર્વિલસિતમ નૃણામ પરમ મંગલમ વક્ત્રમ મંગલકુચપાદસલિતમ અસ્યાસ્તિ કેવલમ મંગલમ સોયમ મંગલમૂર્તિરાસુ જગતો નિત્યમ ક્રિયાન મંગલમ વર્ણિવેશ રમણીય દર્શનમ મંદાચરુચિરાન્નાંબુજમ પૂજિતમ સુરનરોત્તમૈર્મુદા ધર્મનંદનમહં વિચિંતે. શ્રી સ્વામિનારાયણાય નમો નમઃ. શ્રી હરિકૃષ્ણાય નમો નમઃ. શ્રી પ્રગટ પુરુષોત્તમાય નમો નમઃ. Now Vachanamrit Gadhyadhyanu 25th. We are going to do in English. So far we have a English Vakta is there, Ananda Bhagat and Rupul. So Rupul can understand English. In this word, Swaminarayan, Swaminarayan, in some year 1885, on the 10th day of the bright half of the month of Kartika, Swami Sri Sajanji Maharaj was started on the wooden medicine. Right now it's Kartik Mas too. You know, this is Darshan. This is just Punam. The Punam is the Deva Diwali. It just went a few days ago, 2-3 days ago. Deva Diwali. Deva Diwali means Diwali that is come after 15 days of the Diwali. And that is Diwali for the victory of the Lord Shiva's against the 3 Asura, the demons. Okay? So that is called Deva Diwali. So it's the same Kartik Mas is going on. Today is maybe the Kartik Mas starting, but it's 15 days is gone, so it's few days ago. And he has put on all the white garment, and saints and devotees from various places had gathered before him in an assembly. Then Sriji Maharaj, starting his talk, Sriji Maharaj mercifully said, what he said mercifully? It is the said in the holy scriptures that you should not expect anything from God while worshipping Him, keeping the spirit of the service and strictly following the path of moral integrity and devotion. Okay? So after all, this is the right course, but you must expect at least this much. And what is that? You must expect that God may be pleased with your worship. So if you say, God, I want to get anything from God, no. Maharaj said, no, at least you keep the Maharaj, you please do me with this devotion. Okay? You have to keep like that desire. And otherwise, so Maharaj said, you are, looks like you are a tamoguni. You are a tamoguni, you know tamoguni?
Oh,
Tamoguni.
Yeah.
So that's no good. So you have to keep the expectation, if I do worship, I should get Maharaj pleased. Otherwise, you are egoist. Tamoguni. You must expect that God may be pleased with your worship. But don't keep any other material desire. Whatever the material desire Maharaj will give you. It is a desire not to expect at least this much. And worship the Lord without any purpose is said to be tamoguni. That is under the influence of the evil attribute of the Maya. And whatever you do for good, including his worship, you should do it only for pleasure of the Lord. And you should not expect anything else from him. If you wish for something other than the pleasure of the Lord, you may achieve the four kind of the redemption, but not the pleasure of the Lord. You understand? Or Mayavi things you can get, but not the redemption you can get with the Lord. So if you want to do that, what you need to do is desire to keep the Maharaj can get happy. Moreover, it is not that the God is pleased with the person with the worship him with a great many materials. God is pleased with the poor devotee also, and also just offer him simple things, like water, leaves, flowers, and fruits with the sincerity of the heart. So it's not necessary you have to bring the things to the Maharaj or to give the please, but you can also do by mentally. You don't have it, you do mental worship of the last time. So mental worship also give you the same fruit like other one. So it's not necessary to be a rich in worship to the God. So that is the way Maharaj is saying here. And a person can be called true devotee. Whom we can say called true devotee? Okay. Person can be called the true devotee of the God if his shoes not finished even in the beat from his devotion to the God. A true devotee does not in the least falter from the upasana, worship, devotion. His sacred vows, moral integrity, sincere love for the God, even if he is afflicted by some chronic disease, like me, or does not get enough food to eat and enough clothes to wear. If person devotee can become poor, he doesn't get food. If he gets chronic disease, even he worshiping and is getting, then even though he should not fall down from his service, fall down of the worshipship from upasana, and that is called the true devotee. Even if he is afflicted by some chronic disease or does not get enough food to eat and enough clothes to wear, something will happen like because of your karmas, past karma. A person can be called true devotee if it is not flinched from the devotion, his devotion. It doesn't come out from his devotion. He continues still devotion. Okay. For example, me, if I have to continue, if I got disease, oh my God, why God give me this? No. That is our past karma, whatever body can get. But Maharaj may be giving you more benefit, even though your life is not there, he's keeping you there, and that we have to understand, and not to come out from your worshipship. Your worshipship should be pure continuing. Person can be called a true devotee. The person who's like that understanding is called a true devotee. If he does not flinch from the devotion, however miserable or happy he becomes. Okay. Then Rajbai, one of the devotee, lady devotee, asked to the question through another devotee. She asked to the other devotee and tell Maharaj what is this. Okay. Maharaj, where are the good qualities by which you will be pleased? What are the good qualities God can become the happy, and bad qualities that will make you unhappy? What are those qualities? And what are the bad qualities by which you can be displeased? So Maharaj can be pleased by which qualities, and what is that is not good qualities, they can Maharaj become unhappy. Then Sriji Maharaj replied, the following are some of the faults, faults means the faults in the manner of talking. If you feel like doing something, and you should ask me only once whether you should do if or not, and you should say, Maharaj, shall I believe this like this, or shall I believe like that? You should not ask me often and often. So Maharaj saying that don't ask me that, Maharaj, what I do or this. Well, just follow the things, not just I do this, I don't like that, Maharaj said. You should not ask me often and often, and shall I do this or shall I do that. Maharaj, you must tell me clearly what should I do. I do not like such pestering, don't repeat those things to me again and again. Again, I do not like that on one side you consider me to be your beloved idol of the worship, and then you try to comfort me with a cross argument on every word of that mine. So don't repeat my word and don't ask me again and again. I also do not like while I am talking with someone, another drops into interfere in out of talk without being called upon to give his opinion. So don't give the opinion in between when I'm talking to somebody. Maharaj didn't like that. Moreover, I do not like that you should depend upon God to help you in your meditation, worship, and mental integrity, moral integrity, sorry. And you should not say, if God wills, I will be able to perform the auspicious activity. So when you want to do the bhakti, devotion to the God, you want to do good thing, don't tell the Maharaj if desire will be there, then I will do. You have to do. You have to initiate. Okay? Maharaj says, I don't like that. Okay, something there, hey, why don't you do worship to God? Oh, Maharaj desire, I will do it. No. You have to initiate. Then Maharaj comes. Okay? You should not say, if God wills, I will be able to perform the auspicious activities. And you do not like also if one relies only upon his own effort and does not seek for the help of God. I also do not like the ones say that with proud. And if you say something with the ego, proud, that also Maharaj doesn't like it. Okay? So, if you want to do something, you have to desire and do it yourself. But also keep the Maharaj is there in your mind. I do not like if one speak with some gestures without any sense. I also do not like if one has no confidence in himself. I do not like if one does not feel ashamed of engaging himself in all the worldly activities and doing them with alertness, and on the other hand feels ashamed of singing devotional songs. and hearing of delivering the talks about God and display lethargy in his activities. I do not like if one becomes the proud of his virtues, like a devotion, non-attachment, makes show of his virtues in the talk with the others. So there should be no proud. So bow down, become the servant of the God. I like the ladies walking with their eyes turned downward with blissfulness. So the woman who can walk in the sabha or anywhere, he should take the politeness. Keep their eyes down, don't go like that. Keep down, go straight like that, and keep your clothes the right way, and that is the God like it. Maharaj said, but so they should behave like a modesty. And I like ladies walking with their eyes turned downward and with faithfulness. But I don't like if they walk with their eyes wide open and saying all the time. That's no good. So in the great big assembly or wherever they go, they have to act properly. That was Maharaj life. When someone comes to pay the homage, and instead of looking at me with the steady eyes, if he stray his eyes hither and thither on the all objects, such as the man or woman, a stray dog or stray dog or entire, what is entire? Cattle, sorry. Dog or cat. And anything that rattles or makes the sound, then I do not like such a person. So when man or woman walking there, and instead of worshipping and giving attention to my image, my swarupa, if they goes around like that and that, like other animals, that's not, I don't like that. That's not good concentration. But last, I cannot do so because I am sadhu and saintly person. To beat a fellow is very improper for a sadhu. He said, if I something have to do, if people do like that, I can give them fine, but I can't because I'm sadhu, Maharaj said. So I don't do it, but otherwise I should qualify for that. Pride and anger are extremely vicious qualities, right? Pride and anger. You know how pride and anger comes, right? What we had in the Bhagavad Gita.
Yeah.
Right?
The
When you have vasana, desire, false desire, and the desire satisfied, then get more vasana, right? More desire. And if it doesn't do satisfy, then what happens?
You get angry.
Yeah, you get anger.
When you get angry, you stop thinking.
Yeah.
Stuff destroys your
mind can get delusion, bewildered, right? And then your mana buddhi chitta and ahankar can get confused, right? Delusion. And that is where you fall down from your bhakti, devotion. Pride and anger are extremely vicious quality to be overruled by the others is also very bad. And it is not good for a person. If he cannot open his heart because of the awful fear of the others. And it is good if the devotee treat each other are equal. But it is very bad if they have no respect for each other. So there should be respect for the devotee each other, you know. So that's why it's also Maharaj is important. And thus end the Vachanamrita Granthi of 25. Sahajan Swaminarayan. Or what do you want to say? Anything here? Ananda Bhagat?
Well, I knew immediately that he was referring to Bhagavad Gita because that's such a famous,
Right.
Quote, and he always refers to it because it's one of the greatest illustrations on how you can fall from grace is because as soon as you get angry, your whole path is just destroyed.
Get down.
Right, your state of mind and your keeping your focus is extremely important, and
right.
Yeah.
Maharaj doesn't like someone just go around like this, looking around everywhere, cannot concentrate on them. Maharaj Buddhi, once they are worshipping. So this is very important, and otherwise everything looks good. So who's like that? So like Shastriji Maharaj, Purani Swami, Jogi Swami, Mughal Swami, Lakshminarayan Swami, they are all great sadhus. And they are very dedicated in their devotion to the Maharaj, and that is important. And that's why the Niskulan Swami is saying here that on 42, Purushottam Prakash. એટલે ભગવાન નિષ્કુળાન સ્વામી કહે છે ધર્મ કૃમા કરી રહ્યા તામરે તેમ સંતમાં છવું શ્યામરે. શા માટે કે ભગવાનના એનું ધ્યાન છે ભગવાનમાં અને ભગવાનને ભજે છે એટલે ભગવાનમાં હાજર રહે છે એટલા માટે. પછી એવું કહે છે સંત બોલે તે ભેળો હું બોલું રે સંત ન ભૂલે હું એ ન ભૂલું રે સંત વાત બેળી કરો વાત રે એમ સંતમાં છઉ સાક્ષાત રે સંત જુએ તે ભેળો હું જમું રે સંત જાગે તે ભેળો હું જાગું રે સંત જોઈ અતિ અનુરાગું રે સંત જમે તે ભેળો હું જમું રે સંત ભમે તે કેળે હું ભમું રે સંત દુખાણે હું દુખાણો રે એ સત સત્ય જન જાણો રે સંત હું ને હું તે વળી સંત રે એમાં શ્રીમુખ કહે ભગવંત રે. So why the sant is important? Because sant means person who is pure.
Sat, pure.
Sat,
Yeah.
pure. That means not only clothes you can decide. Sant means person who has saintly qualities. And that qualities who has, like who say, Maharaj say, I can stay with them, I can eat with him. When he eat, I eating myself. When he walk, I can walk with him. You know? So that's what Niskulan Swami mentioning in this Purushottam Prakash, Niskulan Kami. Niskulan Swami was so great sadhu, he was the incarnation of the Bharata. Lord brought him back with him. That's why he shows the path of the salvation, path of the tyaga, the detachment, vairagya. He has three incarnations, right? First he was the Bharatji, then he became the Mruglu, the deer, and third one he became again Bharat. So Bharat was Bharat for his name because he was a great king, a great person. He was sages. But he has to give compassion falsely to the Mrug, the deer, and that's why he has to go recycling. And third incarnation, when he become a Brahmin, he born Brahmin, but he become like a crazy. He become like a crazy because he doesn't want to be a good person or anything like that. That's why people were leading them to the kindness and all these stuff. That's why he act as crazy. And third incarnation, he liberated. But he was liberated soul, but the Maharaj brought it back as a Niskulananda. You know? Even Gopalanand Swami was the incarnation of Garuda. Yeah. So, yeah. So Maharaj brought the whole 500 sadhus, Nanda Santa, Nanda Paramahansa saints. They were all the great souls from the previous one. So this is about all satsang today, and may Lord bless people who can hear this conversation and satsang. May Lord give them all progress in the spiritual life. Sahajananda Swami Maharaj Ji Jai.
Kaidora sakeri no hori re jamuna, Nivana jamvari re tamna shakha sundar, Lavi chu darda kari taji, Nahi baat sakar che, Jivana jamvari sakha.
Jai Jai Krishna Jai